Welcome. You're tuned in to the podcast that celebrates the incredible individuals who are shaping our communities and making a positive impact. This is Who's in the Mix, and I'm your host, Christa Hunt, and I'm absolutely delighted to have you join us on this inspiring journey. Here we are. Hi, my name is Christa Hunt, and we are here in the show, In the Mix, with Miss Cathy Wolfe. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, great.
Yep.
The lovely Miss Cathy Wolfe. Oh my God. Tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Well, Krista, thank you so much for inviting me here today to just treat you to a little bit of pampering. I am an independent skincare beauty consultant and sales director with Marykay. I've had my business for going on 21 years, and I just love spoiling people like you with the gift of Marykay.
Oh my God, well, I'm
Yes.
so looking forward to it, Miss Cathy, and thank you so much for coming on the show and spoiling me. I'm so honored.
Oh.
I can't wait to see what you have.
Well, great.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. Well, you've mentioned that you have dry skin. And you also just mentioned that you have some acne.
Mm-hmm.
Today I brought our miracle set, which is our early to moderate signs of aging.
I remember you said miracle. I said that's what it's going to take.
You want a miracle, right?
Yes.
You know, actually, I was going to take pictures.
Yes.
But we'll have a picture on here because I always like a before and an after so that you can see the difference.
Yes.
And it'll show up,
Okay.
on our little pictures here.
Yes.
So first of all, what I want to do before we get started is to match a foundation. Now, I know you said that you're not really a cosmetic girl, and that's fine because we always want to care for your skin first. We want to take care of the skin God gave you. And so it all starts with good skincare. Then if somebody wants to enhance with cosmetics, you do that like in a second appointment, a follow-up appointment. But we do like to take through the skincare through to a foundation, because the foundation acts as your shield to protect everything that we just took the time to cleanse and tone, firm, hydrate, and then seal with a moisturizer. And then a foundation acts as also a barrier, because when you go outside, one of my friends described our faces like a windshield in a car. What happens when you get home and you've driven that car for a while? Aren't there a lot of bugs on the windshield? Okay, when we walk out into the environment, it's called free radicals. And they're just little teeny tiny particles that affix to our face. So some people might say, I just wash my face in the morning. I don't wash it at night. Or I just wash it at night, not in the morning. Well, our skin also sheds at night. Not like a snake, you're not going to see the whole thing, but little flakes. So morning and night, we really need to take care of our skin. Because, when you're out in the day, we want to take care of that windshield and clean our face off. So the foundation protects our skin from the skincare we did, and now the foundation acts as a shield. So it's covering our skin, and so it is included in part of the skincare. What's nice about this CC cream I'm letting you try today is a very simple foundation. It's only 5 shades. Has a little color, a little moisturizer, and a little sunscreen. Something very quick, simple, doesn't take a lot for you to, think about as a foundation. And so what I do first is to match. So I think we're going to start first. It only comes in 5 shades, and usually we can find the right color for everyone. So put a little dot of this on your finger, and just go ahead and put it on your cheek right here. And this mirror does come up and out, and there's 2 sides too, so.
Okay, what do you think? Do I need to blend it in more, or is that good right there?
Rub it in just a little bit more.
And see, I told you I don't know anything about makeup. All right, how's that? It looks. How does that look?
I think that's going to be pretty good. Yeah, here's a paper towel so you can wipe your finger on that.
Okay.
And so I think that we will go with very deep. So in these, it comes in very light, light to medium, medium to deep, deep, and very deep. So we're going to do the very deep for you, but we're not going to do that yet. So I always like to match that first.
Okay.
then, as I mentioned, we're going to do the miracle set today. So there's one for normal dry and there's one for combo oily. And all the Marykay products are non-comedogenic. And so you're going to be doing a 4-in-1 cleanser. The 4-in-1 means that it has a cleanser, toner, exfoliant, and a brightener called resveratrol. So I'm going to put that in there, and then once we get going, it goes really pretty fast. And as you see also, I'm doing this from a teach approach. So we don't actually ever touch our customers or people, friends, family, whoever we're working with.
Right.
And so that way you learn tips on how to work with your face. And, like if you go into a store or something, you don't know where to start or what to do or what to look at. And this way a consultant comes with your products.
I love it.
Yes. So,
Okay.
so we're going to use this little bottle of water, where it's live and we just use what we have available. So, how about if you just take a little bit in your hands and you're going to create a lather. So get a little bit like in the palm of your hand and you're going to scoop the cleanser and get a lather going.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Normally I'd have a little bowl
And this
here,
is
but
just for the cleanser, right?
yeah.
Just grab some of that cleanser. Okay.
Just get a little water
we're
there.
getting creative here.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
And then
Great.
get a little bit of the
Little
cleanser
bit of
there.
cleanser.
Maybe scoop that whole thing. You'll
Okay.
probably use that all. And then get a lather going.
Okay. Oh, there it is. There's the lather.
So then, Christa, what we do is we have you work with your forehead, nose, cheeks, and chin.
Oh.
So you're going to work to go out on your
Out.
forehead,
Okay.
and you create a circle. I like to do quite a few things with circles. So then under,
Smells good, too.
you go out on your forehead, under your eyes, so that's where you're creating that circle. And let me know either, sometimes you need a little bit more water if it's drying. Do you want a little bit more water?
Do I need, yeah.
And see a lot of times it's just adding a little bit more water.
Yeah.
And then you go
Oh,
down
so
on your
this-
nose.
So this is where it's supposed to be, right? Like
Yep,
this.
down on your nose.
Okay.
Up on your cheeks, because gravity pulls our cheeks down. So we want to lift them up,
Oh,
give
yeah.
an
We
inexpensive
wanna lift.
facelift.
Yes, lift.
And then don't
Yes.
forget your little bridge between your eyes.
Okay.
And don't forget your upper lip. On a man, a mustache. On a lady, an upper lip.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go from your chin around your jaw. And then
back.
chin around your jaw. Then up in the middle of your
Technique,
throat. There, it's all in the technique.
Yes, women,
Up
you hear
in the
that?
middle of your throat and down on the sides. Because these are our main arteries. It was a nurse that told me that. So I taught myself to go around my jaw, up in the middle, and down on the sides. Yep, up, out, and around.
I love that. See? Whoever knew that you have to have a technique,
Yes.
All those of you out there just rubbing it on your face. Like
Oh,
I
I've
do.
seen people who,
I
it's
do
like,
that.
be gentle. Oh my gosh, you only have one face.
Like
All right,
you
so
said,
we're going to be creative here again.
Okay.
And, all right, so here's your washcloth.
We're
Whoops.
gonna have a little pool out here in a minute. It's hot outside, so.
Okay, so use that and go ahead and take your cleanser off.
Okay. Oh, watch this. Oh, that's it's hot.
Oh, boy.
Watch this. Oh, goodness gracious. This is the fun part. I love.
Oh,
Well, let's see
yes.
how. let's
You
see.
mentioned you just started using a toner.
Yes.
And I want to remind everyone again that the 4-in-1 means it has a cleanser, exfoliant, that's you felt the little granulars in there,
Yes.
toner, and remember it is dark because we sampled the foundation. I know a lot of people are like, how come
I'm surprised.
this dirty?
I thought it was going to be more, but I guess that toner is helping. Yeah.
Yep, so
This
cleanser,
was good.
exfoliant, toner, and a brightener.
Okay, it wasn't that bad, folks. It wasn't that bad. I thought it was. Yeah, I'm doing something right. But that does feel refreshing.
Ooh, is that nice?
Woo, that feels really nice, yes.
Okay, so
Alright.
now your eye cream is the next one there. So with
Okay.
your third finger, you always do your third finger. You know why? Because it's one less tendon. And our eye skin, I've heard anywhere from 30 to 70% thinner. Let's make an average 55% thinner than the rest of the skin on our body. Feel your eye skin and feel your plump cheeks. You know, our eye skin is very, very thin and delicate, so we want to be very, very gentle with our eye skin. So go ahead and take that little dot there with your third finger, and you're going to put it on the eye socket. I think it's also known as the orbital bone, but we'll just go with the eye socket. And you're just going to lightly pat or stipple all the way there. You're going with your circle again. See, I do circles in quite a few things around the eyes. So pat or stipple. It knows where it needs to go. So if you just lightly pat that around.
Now what does this do, Ms. Cathy?
That's going to help to relax fine lines around the eye area, hydrate the delicate eye area. And it's called 3D. Stands for defend, delay, and deliver. So you're defending against just, I mentioned the free radicals, just the environment. 20% of the aging process is natural aging. 80% are things we can correct, such as poor sleep, lack of sleep, poor diet, sun exposure without sunscreen, not using a good skincare line, stress, all those different things put havoc on our skin. So the 3Ds again are defend. You're defending against just all those things. You're defend, delay. You're delivering against fine lines and aging, and you're delivering awesome, incredible results. Look how our skin's looking already, and it's just been the cleanser.
You know, I've just been looking at your skin. Your skin looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes.
I only used Marykay for 20 years.
20 years. Wow. Yeah. It looks gorgeous.
Well, thank you very much. So now we're going to use the moisturizer.
Okay.
And you know the other beautiful thing, Christa, about Marykay is less is more. So they combined some fresh vitamins that used to be in little glass bottles into our day cream and night cream now. And so you only need such a small amount. It's very thick and very concentrated. So, but you'll probably take that whole little dot that I got there. And now you're going to go back to, take the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And you're going to go back to those 5 points that I talked about. Forehead, nose, both cheeks and chin.
Okay. Now, what
and
technique?
Dot that on.
What technique? Oh, just a dot. Okay.
Yeah.
So dot
forehead,
there.
nose, cheeks, and chin. Yeah. Okay, same thing. So you just kind of massage that up, out, and around. And you see how that one dot that I gave you, we probably could use half of that amount because it's just spreading beautifully over your skin.
Now this is the moisturizer?
It's your moisturizer and it has sunscreen SPF 30. Okay. Let me give you a little insight as to how the numbering works with sunscreen. A lot of people think that a higher number is better. It's not necessarily better. It means, let's say you burn in 10 minutes and you're wearing an SPF 30. You're going to multiply the 10 by the 30, and that is 300 minutes. 60 minutes in an hour, that would be 5 hours for somebody who burns in 10 minutes with an SPF 30. So if you use a 50 or a 70, you still have some up on your forehead. It's going to allow you to stay out longer in the sun. Yes, so that's how numbering works with sunscreen.
That's how it works.
Isn't that clever? I like things like that I can pass on to people.
Yes.
And now you're going to apply your foundation right after your moisturizer. So you use less, it spreads better, and just take a little bit, and you're going to do the same thing. Forehead, nose, cheeks, and chin. And as I mentioned, she's using the CC cream, which stands for Correct and Conceal, and it has a little color, a little moisturizer, and a little sunscreen. So sometimes I'll describe this as maybe your dash out the door look, or somebody who is going to be working in the garden, or going hiking, or they've just left the gym, or maybe they want a little cover up the gym. Just a quick cover up. Look at your beautiful
look at that,
self.
Marykay. Oh, I do see a difference. That looks great. Beautiful. Oh,
you are beautiful.
Thank you, Miss
Both
Cathy.
inside and out.
Thank you so much. That was a great experience. I mean, this was fast. It was easy. It was educational. And I've learned a lot, about your products here. You have products that have sunscreen, moisturizer, color, and it does, like you said, it doesn't take much.
Right.
It doesn't take much. Okay, so we have the cleaning process. We have the makeup applied. Now we get home and we have this makeup on. What's next?
I'm so happy you asked about that. First of all, I want you to take the back of your hand and feel your face, Christa. How does it feel? For someone who's done soap and water, I think you said your whole life. Recently starting a toner.
Soap and water as well.
You know, Christa, I actually was a soap and water girl. And I'll admit, even on camera, if there was a pimple, I popped it. And I hate to admit those kind of things.
Yes, we all do that.
Soap can dry your face out.
Oh, that's probably why my face has been dry.
Exactly. That is why it's dry. So it wasn't until I tried the Marykay that I would get bored with other things. I wouldn't see results. I'd go back to soap and water. It wasn't until the day that I started my miracle set. And I will never forget this day. I had to move the visor or the rearview mirror or something. And my hand brushed up on my face as I was going to do that. And it's like, you just did. I'm like, oh my gosh, my face is so soft. And that is why I've stuck with what I've used for the past 20 years. And absolutely love and see and continue to see more and more results, you know, as I stay with it. So you said, is this a daily process? Yes, it's a daily process. So she asked also, okay, I've done this in the morning, I've cleansed in the morning, what do I do now at night when I come home? Right. So I have a tip that I've recently started passing on to people. And because I know for myself, if I come home and I have dinner and then I sit on the couch or watch the news, watch a movie, whatever, and then I drag myself to bed at 10 o'clock or 11, I'm thinking, oh, I'm so tired. I don't want to have to go and wash my face. Isn't it right? People out there? Yes. Yep, don't you experience that?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so the tip I'm now passing on to people is right when you get home, if you're not going out again, either before you start dinner, right after, I'd even say before you start dinner, go in, take the 5 minutes that it takes, 3 minutes actually, doesn't take long at all, to wash your face. You're going to feel rejuvenated. You're going to feel fresh and perky to go make dinner, to enjoy time with your family, or if you have kids, helping them with their homework or playing games with the family. You're going to feel refreshed. So then by 9, 10, 11 o'clock after you've watched a movie, played a game, whatever, you're going to be able to go straight to bed and feel refreshed. I actually sleep better when I've washed my face. I'm not perfect. I always take up my eye makeup, but sometimes I'll splash water, but when I do the full routine, which is most every night, I feel better and I sleep better. So there are benefits. Back to that, 20% of the natural aging, 80%. It's those 80%, that's part of it, doing a daytime and a nighttime routine. So going back to her original question, what do you do at night? Well, we started with the cleanser. It's the same cleanser. Some people say, do I start with a bar of soap? No, this is your cleanser, morning and night. And then your your eye cream. And then at night, rather than your day cream, you're just going to go to a night cream. So it's just really 3 pieces. Cleanse, eye, day, cleanse, eye, night. Cleanse, eye, day, cleanse, eye, night. And the night cream has relaxing peptide beads in it. I mentioned we used to have little bottles of fresh vitamin. They consolidated that when they gave the Miracle Set a facelift. They added an eye cream and they made our day and our night cream very, very highly concentrated, very thick and luscious and filled with fresh vitamins. And so now it has those wonderful relaxing peptide beads in the night solution. Ooh. So you just do the same routine. You just switch to a night cream.
Wow.
And there you go.
Ooh, well, if I can get my face to look like this when I get 40, then I'm going to get that.
Oh.
Because your face looks just vibrant.
Well,
it says, woo!
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Now, you were saying, too, about, all ages, taking care of their skin. Tell us, how old can you start using this?
Well, we really suggest people in their, I was going to say women, but men and women. We have a men's skincare line, but both men and women, need to care for their skin. So at 20s, because when you get into your 20s, you start to see little fine lines. And here's a tip I love to pass on. At a younger age is prevention, at a more mature age, reduction. So, I started when I was 40, so it was reducing what had led up till I was 40. When a person starts at 20 or in their teens, really, preteen, teen, we have an Clear Proof, which is an anti-acne care line. And it's our over-the-counter medicated product for acne care with 2% salicylic acid in the blemish control toner, 5% in the acne treatment gel, 5% benzoyl peroxide. So that dries up any acne and pimples you might be dealing with. Then we have a botanical line, which is suited for our teenagers, preteen and teenagers. It's safe and gentle for youthful skin. Then our miracle set, we like to say, is for early to moderate signs of aging, 20s, 30s. And then we launched in 2013 our Volume from Repair. And that, we like to say, is more for moderate to advanced signs of aging. But we even have some 30-year-olds who are now using the Repair, the Volume from Repair, because they want to defy the signs of aging long before it starts. At a younger age is prevention. So you're preventing the signs of aging from coming on. At a more mature age, reduction. So if somebody says, and I'm past my prime, I'm past my time, there's no help for me. Yes, there is, because, it just takes starting one day, and you'll start to at least notice how much softer your skin is. And then with consistency, that is the key, consistency, then you start to see, if a person is someone who feels they see more lines, we're much more critical of ourselves. So when we look in the mirror at ourselves, that's the most important, how you see yourself. And so if you start to see then fine lines relaxing or just softer, you will see and feel differences with consistency.
Great. Well, this has been a great experience, Miss Cathy, and I knew you'd give us some great tips.
Well, thank you.
Great tips.
Love passing on tips.
Yes.
And that's what I've loved about being a consultant with Marykay, because I've learned so much that I'm now able to pass those tips on to people. And it just touches my heart when I meet somebody and they say, yes, I went with my mom, to a Marykay party when I was younger, and I learned how to do XYZ, whether it was the skincare or, early color application and those kind of things. And I think we did our job. We teach skincare, and that was what was so important to Marykay. Because when a woman feels good, when she looks good, she feels good. When she feels good, she looks good.
Thank you so much. So tell everyone out there where they can find you. I know you said something about doing parties. Everyone loves, the women, we love these parties. Men love parties. But you come out to the homes or to anywhere and do these presentations like you did today, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about that.
What's so wonderful now is we have a hybrid of ways of getting together. Through this pandemic we've all gone through the last 2 years. Marykay was always about gathering a group of women or men, families, people around a kitchen table and teaching about skincare. So that's where it started, around a kitchen table, and maybe making brownies and just spoiling with the wonderful products. And then through the years, it's evolved into, I do luxury lunches. Maybe I'll go into an office or a beauty break in an office, and maybe I have 15 minutes to just show a few things, satin lips, satin hands. Or around a lunch table, we do things that can very easily be tried during a lunch hour without removing their entire makeup. I usually will do things on the back of a hand called a handshell. It's all for the face, but they're sampling it on the back of their hand. So there's ways that we can customize for the environment that we're in. And then also through the pandemic, I've switched to doing like Zoom events. So we can have Zoom parties. People can each be in their own home and stay safe and healthy, or also I've started doing Facebook Live events, and I love the Facebook Live. I just giggle and have so much fun. And I don't see the people out there. They see me, but I don't see them. The only way I see them is by them commenting, putting posts, and then I'm able to wave and say, well, hi, thanks for joining me, but I'm not seeing them. I'm just seeing their posts. But allows me to engage. Like right before I came, I did a Lips and Tips event, Lunch and Learn. So at 12 noon, I did a Lunch and Learn, and it was about 25 minutes-ish, and I taught about all the things for lip care. And so this evening I'll be doing a bedtime beauty, and tomorrow I'll do Ideal Solutions at noontime, and then I'm going to do a 5 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, happy hour kind of thing.
Wow. Now where can we find all these videos or
Get
audio?
ready with me in the morning is going to be Wednesday morning.
So she is busy out there making you beautiful. You hear that? All these tips. I mean, not only here, but you can find her.
Oh yes, everywhere. You asked where? Yeah, everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere. You can find me everywhere.
Tips.
But I have a website, and it's www.marykay.com/CWolfe, WOLFE 5. And now that doesn't have a lot of these things I've talked about. It's a company website that I get to personalize and have a few things on, but these extra special things I'm talking about are found through me and the things I offer to people. Okay. And is it okay to give my phone number?
Found through her. Now, when you were talking about those tips at 5, and eyelids, eyelashes at 12. where is it? Is it a cloud, or where do we go to get this information?
Oh, well, I do it on my Facebook page. So I have a Facebook page.
Okay.
Thank you. I have a Facebook page that's called Timeless Skincare Transformation. And so you would need to reach out to me, and then you can request to come onto that page, or I guess if you do a search for that, Timeless Skincare Transformation, and probably somewhere as a part of it would be Cathy Wolfe, and then I can accept your invitation to your request to join. And so that's where I'm doing these different parties this week. Okay. But people can have a private event, and then whatever theme they want, whatever you want to feature, whether it's going to be just about eyes or just about lips or just about skincare or just about what I call sassy supplements. There's so many different things that we can do. Then I can customize it, and then you and I would choose a date. I make it a private group, and then all you do is click the invite button on your Facebook. You don't need to bake, you don't need to clean, and you don't need to make phone calls. You just click the invite button. And then people can either watch it then or later because it gets recorded. So it makes it very simple and easy.
Wow.
And I usually keep them really fast to 30 minutes. If we're having a lot of fun and I have a lot of engagements, it might go 35 to 40 minutes. But I'm really a woman of my word, and I try to keep it right at 30 minutes. They're fun, fast, festive, and you just have get a lot of good tips.
Another way of having a Marykay party.
Exactly.
In the home or on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Even just sounds like more fun.
It is a lot of fun.
God! Wow.
Yeah, so you can cater to people anywhere, anytime.
Right.
And the other thing is that people can come in from anywhere in the U.S. So they just have to adjust. Like my noon appointment would be 3 o'clock for them if they're on the East Coast. So you have people coming in from all over. They can be watching it in their own homes wherever they are.
Wow.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it is fun.
Just having that access to Miss Cathy Wolfe. Oh my goodness. Well, again, give your Facebook page, and then you want to give your phone number also?
Okay, my phone number is 661-201-1468, and our private group on Facebook is Timeless Skincare Transformation. And then my website is www.marykay, all run together, marykay.com/CWolfe5. Wolf has an E at the end.
Okay, there you have it. Miss Cathy Wolfe came in here today, and she knocked the ball out of the park. Oh my God, this was such a pleasant visit.
Krista,
thank you so much for coming in and and doing this is definitely was a miracle. Can you guys see that? It was a miracle. So get in touch with Miss Cathy. Have a party. Contact her for some great tips. And she's just such a pleasant person to be around. I mean, get in contact with her.
Christa has made me feel like $1 million.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
No, you made me feel like $1 million. Look at that. Oh my God, I'm glowing. I got the glow back. Thank you so much, Miss Cathy.
You're
oh my
welcome.
God, this was so great.
You are welcome.
Great. And we're going to have all her information at the end of the video. And if you need to get in contact with her, you can make sure you look at the end of the video. You'll see all her contact information. And also down in the description, you'll see her contact information. So you've seen it here on the show, how she works, how pleasant she is to work with. And Marykay, she is the lady. Miss Cathy Wolfe. Thank you again.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you. All right. See you next time.
Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Who's in the Mix. We hope you enjoyed the conversation and gained valuable insights from our incredible guests.